Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to an excited Wrestling Days because this is another WWE figures that I would love to see Mattel make video. We've done quite a few of these in the past and actually some of those figures that I requested, pleaded for, Mattel are now actually making. I'm not saying that that's connected, but it's definitely connected. So I thought we would do another video. So let's get straight to it because there's quite a lot to show you. Let's start off with Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose has only just returned. And obviously he's come back with a very different attitude and a very different look as well. Gone is the lunatic fringe. Now he's got like a shaved head. He's a little bit more moody in his persona as well. He's obviously got that new t-shirt. So we need an updated Dean Ambrose. Next, I've got Buddy Murphy. Obviously, Buddy Murphy just became the brand new Cruiserweight champion, winning that title in a fantastic match at WWE Super Showdown. Buddy Murphy has been quite a regular on 205 Live this year. We've not had a Buddy Murphy before, which is quite a surprise because he is a former NXT Tag Team Champion. But surely now that he's a Cruiserweight champion as well, we should finally get a Buddy Murphy figure. Next up, has anyone had a better year than this guy? Constable Corbin. If you think Baron Corbin failed his cash-in just the other year, it looked like he was really struggling on the main roster. But then when he got moved over to Raw, Stephanie McMahon made him acting GM. We obviously don't know what the future holds. It looks like Kurt Angle might have returned. But I don't expect Baron Corbin to give up that acting GM role so easily. So there's big rumours that we might see a match between Kurt and Baron at Survivor Series. A lot of people saying it could be Team Kurt versus Team Baron. But however you want to look at it, I think the Constable gimmick has been really good for Baron Corbin. And we definitely need a figure. Next up, we've got Rhea Ripley. Now, this might not be a name familiar to all of you. She was in the Mae Young Classic last year. She is in the Mae Young Classic this year, but she is also a massive part of the brand new NXT UK brand. And by the end of this year, once everything's been shown, then you will know the name Rhea Ripley. I believe she's going to be competing at Evolution as well, that all-women's pay-per-view. So this is going to be a massive couple of months for Rhea Ripley. And yes, they might as well start working on the figure now because she is going to be a big name. Next up, we've got a female that's already a big name, even if she isn't that big of a person. It is Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross is so popular at the moment that on this week's NXT, it started with Tommaso Ciampa, Velveteen Dream and Nikki Cross all in the ring. Nikki Cross going up to Velveteen, going up to Tommaso saying, I know, because there's a big story at the moment as to who attacked Aleister Black. The reason I mention this is because whilst all that was happening, the crowd were chanting triple threat. The crowd wanted Nikki to compete for the men's NXT title. I say men's, it feels weird saying men's, but it is only men that have competed for or held that title so far. But honestly, the crowd was so into Nikki, they wanted to see her compete for that main NXT title. Obviously, she was in Sanity. For some reason, she wasn't brought up with that group. They've clearly got big plans for her. And she is such an interesting character. I'm amazed that we've not had a Nikki Cross figure so far. Next up, Lio Rush. Lio Rush, who hasn't been on 205 that long, has now started appearing on Raw as Bobby Lashley's manager. Lio Rush and Bobby Lashley look like they're going to be a partnership moving forward. It looks like there might be a bit of a tag team. It might be that Lio Rush is kind of the mouthpiece for Bobby Lashley. It is quite a interesting pairing, not a pairing I would have chosen, but it seems to be working so far. Lio Rush, obviously a very acrobatic superstar, and I really think that if they give him a bit more of a spotlight, mainly so that he can compete in the ring on Raw, then he really will get over with the crowd. He is a fantastic wrestler, and again, they might as well start working on that figure now. Next up, we got Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy obviously has kind of changed his look a little. The face paint is becoming a lot more elaborate. It's got like faces on the side, and it's got like lettering, and we saw that with his feud against Randy Orton, and it looks like the figures will move in that direction, but all the figures we've had so far have been a little bit somber. Like, a lot of them have been without face paint. I know that we did get the Entrance Great figure, but that was actually based on Elite Series 1 that wasn't released. So that was such a special figure, because we finally got that unreleased Elite Series 1. But yes, it kind of feels like Mattel need to give us a more elaborate face-painted Jeff Hardy, because that very much is what he looks like at the moment. And then, sort of finally, I have got Io Shirai. Again, maybe not a name that resonates with many of you. She has only appeared a couple of times in the Mae Young Classic, but I am going on record to say that she is the best female wrestler in the world right now. I've been watching her for about 12 months. I mentioned her at the start of the year in a video, and then she signed with WWE, and she's now in the Mae Young Classic. I was fortunate enough to see her live at an NXT house show in Tampa, and she is amazing. Some of the stuff that she can do, I mean, she is so acrobatic, but yet she's still got that strong style like Asuka. She's kind of like, if you was to mix Asuka with Shinsuke Nakamura, maybe throw in a little bit of Ricochet, then that gives you Io Shirai. So she is going to be a massive star. It might take a little bit of time. She has only just joined. I expect her to be in NXT for quite a while. She is going to make it to that main roster, and she is going to be a Raw or SmackDown Live champion. The reason that I said that was kind of the end is because I've got a special figure to show you. This is actually a custom figure, and it is this. It is made by Curie Iowa. I hope I've said that right. Curiowa. This is an image that I saw online. I believe you can buy it from eBay. It was selling for around about $70. I must say as well that I added the packaging. It is just the figure and the belt that I've seen for sale. But we don't have a Superstar Billy Graham. Superstar Billy Graham was the WWE champion between 1977 and 1978, and we do not have a figure of him. We definitely need one, and we definitely need that version of the title, because again, they've never made it. But you can see how impressive it looks here by this person that's made a custom version. So if they can make a custom version, I'm pretty sure Mattel wouldn't be able to struggle to knock out an official version. So this is really the legend that I'm pleading Mattel for now. They kindly gave us Bob Backlund, although I would have loved the big green belt with that Bob Backlund, but look, that's for a different time. So yes, I am asking for this Superstar Billy Graham with this old school WWE Championship belt design. And that is it, guys. I would love to know who you want to see. There's obviously been quite a lot announced at this year's San Diego Comic-Con, so there's a good chance that the superstar you want is on the way. People like Aleister Black, Ruby Riott, both of those figures look amazing. Obviously Ronda Rousey on the way. We know that Liv Morgan. Have I seen a Sarah Logan? I don't know if I've seen a Sarah Logan. So we know there's a lot on the way. But let me know who you want to see in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. And hopefully, see you again next time. Bye for now.